Did you not read the colony policy that defined you as company property? That wavers your say in autonomy. The conglomerates got you in lock and key. We are a family forged in bureaucracy. No I in teen, but there's con in economy. Were you expecting adventure? Were you hoping for fun? My friend, you're indentured and pleasures exempt from your tenure, so venture back down to your slum. You should have read the fine print, my friend. Should have read the fine print. You should have read the fine print, my friend. Should have read the fine print.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to Manapot Studios. I am your GM for the evening, Kyron Rossmore, he, him. And I am joined, as always, by the wonderful crew of the Opulent?
For now.
For now. Let's start off with Flimsy.
Hello, I'm JStation64, playing Flimsy the Dwarf Mechanic, pronouns he, him. I'm looking forward to a successful, problem-free deal going ahead.
All right, and the Mieva.
Hi everyone, I am Krifu Bernal. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm playing Yeva, the Sarkeesian Witch Warper. I had to look at my second screen to remember what her race class combo was. She is, you know what, she's optimistic. She's thinking, oh great, here we go. We're gonna walk in, we're gonna get paid. I'm gonna take that money, I'm gonna go home for the first time in years, and everything's just gonna be A-okay.
And Trix.
I'm, creating commissions. I'm playing Trix, the ever-optimistic space pirate operative. Pronouns are she, they. Trix is feeling good.
And Jahir.
I'm Retro Ted, pronouns he, him. I play Jahir, who is a Kasasa soldier, and he's currently contemplating whether licking his wounds will help his current HP.
You never know, it might help.
Yeah,
You got an antibacterial tongue, right?
Oh yeah, I got that equipped last week.
All right, and as always, we've been starting off with a bit of a low dump. We're thinking of changing it from the term low dump because we're not sure how that lands, but at the same token, we can't really agree just yet. So if anybody's got any suggestions, feel free to post them in chat and somebody will pay attention to it. I don't look at the chat while I'm GMing, that's just me. I am doing the low dump this week, and it is on Apostate, home of the Drow. A planetoid far from the major planets of the Pact World system. Very little in the way of natural resources and next to no atmosphere. What do the Drow do here then? Well, Apostate is largely hollow inside, with thousands of tunnels, caverns, and chambers that are clearly artificial in nature, many filled with advanced technology unlike anything manufactured within the Pact worlds. This technology has allowed Drow researchers into making many exclusive advancements in technology beyond the other races of the Pact worlds, with House Azizir using the advancements for nearly exclusively weapons. The general speculation is that the Apostate was once an ancient generation ship of a now extinct race, having arrived in the Pact system millennia before and slowly accumulated up space dust to give it the form of a planetoid. Apostate is now the home of Drow, half-orcs, orcs, and to a lesser extent troglodytes. On Apostate, the Drow have no centralized government. Various Drow houses control Apostate with an uneasy but strong enough alliance between them to ensure representation within the Pact Council. As Apostate has or is lacking a natural atmosphere, as we've seen previously, all things on Apostate come at a price from at least one of the great houses. But beyond this, Apostate is largely a lawless place where you can get just about anything you would want, even if it is considered illegal in the other Pact World systems, as long as you're capable of purchasing or taking it but I'd advise taking it from one of the other great drow houses. There are several oddities also scattered around the surface of the apostate, and I highly recommend going and checking out the full details of this in the Pact Worlds book. However, one of my interesting points is the most notable of these is the 3 doors: the black door, the iron door, and the stone door. All have resisted all forms of analysis, manipulation, scrying, divination, and damage. These doors hold a special interest as possible entrances into the apostate's interior. And the question of what's behind doors protected so well, but even the now extinct races kept it so well sealed. That's kind of everything I have on apostate. It's one of them where it's a little bit difficult because there's so much about apostate which is interesting that I wasn't quite sure how to sum this all up. So there we go.
It makes you wonder, are they trying to keep us out or something in?
That's it.
Possibly, especially if it is actually, maybe not keeping us out or something in, strictly speaking, but if this is a generation ship, they potentially had a fail-safe of some cryostasis or other kind of stasis that was meant to be kept sealed until a event, and then this ancient race would appear and repopulate.
So they could still technically be alive in there, potentially.
How do they know they're doors? If it's a surface that's been like blasted and obliterated and no one's been able to do anything with it, how do you know that it's just not a solid wall?
Visually, it appears to be nothing more than 2 slabs of rock set in a stone frame.
So it visually looks door-like.
Well, if it's the biggest troll of all, they're not actually doors. It's just
That's what I'm saying.
Fridge.
Well, yeah, at the same token, it's like, because of its small size and lack of anything even vaguely resembling a hinge, handle, or control mechanism, the stone door is amongst the least popular destinations for expeditions. Most prefer the black door.
Got that Taurus bud.
I do like how apostate is basically like planet Underdark.
Yeah.
Or I guess it's Pathfinder, so planet Darklands, but same diff.
Yeah. I feel so like it makes sense that they've done it like that, but at the same token, it's starting to feel a little bit cliche as if that's the only real place that you find Drow.
It is odd, and but I guess the gap, wipes away all mysteries.
Yep.
Yeah, and also there's nothing strictly speaking saying that Drow only exist on apostate, so if they wanted to spice up the lore a little bit, they could have, discover a new system where Drow are living happily in trees like hippies. I don't know.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Drow also populated the same world that the Embry live on, but I know the Embry are are a very isolationist race.
Yeah, I don't. On the Embry, doesn't somebody already exist inside the Embry's homeworld?
I know demons and devils do.
That's what I was thinking. It's like demons and devils pretty much control that place. I don't think they tolerate the Drow being there unless they were part of their machinations.
Right, it's just, I get your point though. It's a little odd that at some point during the gap, the Drow as a whole took off
all of them.
and took all the orcs with them also, and moved over to apostate.
Yeah.
You're nearby. We'll grab you.
Come on, you can come with us.
Well, the thing is, though, unfortunately, the Drow still kind of use the orcs and the half-orcs as slave labor. Although, in front of the Pact Worlds, they much prefer to refer to it as indebted.
Indentured service.
Indentured service. That's the one that
Is
I
that
was
something
looking
that's
for.
normally canonical with Drow? They have orcs as labor forces?
Canonically, I know they just like the whole slave trade in general.
Hmm.
Orcs are fellow denizens of the Darklands, so I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, they're the easiest ones to grab hold of, and especially to a certain degree in front of the whole diplomatic angle. It's like you can't keep, humans or gnomes or halflings as indebted servants. So go with the ones that nobody really cares about, or who don't actually have a home for themselves. And one of the things is, in this modern age, even as an indebted orc, you can have indentured orc. You can actually rise through the ranks, not quite up to full house status, but you can get a some form of independence. But yeah, it's
Right.
It's a little bit weird, but yeah. But anyway, we could talk about lore and, Drow and Apostate all evening long.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Drow,
Speaking
Or
of Drow,
we could do some sales.
Sales?
I couldn't think of the word. My brain derped halfway through the sentence. We're about to
negotiations.
sell the Ophalon. Negotiations,
Bargains.
that's the one.
Bargains.
Yes, and for that, a Drow has met you at the door of this little complex on the asteroid and is inviting you inside.
did we get a read of this person when we went in?
Sorry, somebody's just reminded me that I suppose I should recap the last session. The last session was relatively uneventful. We started off in... Well, don't fuck at me like that. It's all it was... There's not much to say. You started off in combat, you finished the combat, you stole the ship, you came here.
People nearly died.
We feel like brave heist adventurers now.
People
I did
nearly
nothing last
died.
week.
Fine, if you want to put it in your, how did the recap go?
No, that's what we did. So
So our brave crew finished off the defense forces within the Edge Core facility. Mainly just the Rumbas, the android soldiers, as well as an Arcanite protector of some variety with these huge spiked legs. After that, they took a brief tour of the facility, wanting to get out there as quickly as possible, but also managed to get off with some of the plans for the Ophalon, as well as some memorabilia, shall we say, from around the offices. They got on board the Ophalon, took some precautionary measures to make sure that they won't be immediately followed, put the translocator on a little forklift truck and yeeted that towards the sun before entering the drift. After a day within the drift and resting up a little bit, they dipped out and found a message waiting for them that Lord St. John had received their message that the Ophalon was now in their possession, and they reiterated they needed to come to the asteroid and wait for a ship to take them off. They came down onto the asteroid and found what appeared to be an abandoned hangar with a little facility there in the middle of it. Landing the Ophalon, Flimsy, Trix, and Yaver decided to make their way over to this facility and found that it wasn't quite abandoned. There is a Drow enforcer meeting them at the door. And that is where we left off. Was that better, Flimsy?
I feel more like a hero now.
Oh, the title of the book is We're No Heroes.
We're just delivery men.
God, that's true. We're doing another delivery mission. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah. But isn't that what, mercantile dealings usually are, especially for a courier service?
Exactly.
I suppose so.
We could deliver death, but,
We have in the past.
3 to 5 days. I gotta wait that long.
You've not actually killed that many people. Couple of
No.
goblins.
Yeah,
No,
couple of
yeah, 2
hobgoblins.
goblins. Oh, you killed a lot of hobgoblins. I totally forgot that arc.
And hobhounds.
oh, they deserved it.
Yeah.
I feel better about killing the hobgoblins than I do about killing, like, surviving rebels. That I imagine would be the fight we'd have to have if we, of some degree, because they were saying they were going to rob the train. No, car anyway.
Right.
I feel better about it. I shouldn't, but I do.
You feel better about killing the hobgoblins than the dwarves and the humans.
Exactly.
All right. So we enter into the base.
Yo, is the door open?
Yes, gone in. Oh, wait, no. Feminine. Sorry. The drow
Feminine.
here are all feminine. Yes, Delinder is waiting for you inside. Go on ahead.
Very well.
We weren't expecting anyone for like a couple of days, though.
We're just here to secure the ship and take it away before your new vessel arrives.
Can we do a sense motive?
Trix is just like,
Yeah,
You can-
absolutely.
Do a sense motive if you wish.
oh, that's 20 from Trix.
17 from Flimsy.
21 for Yeva.
I'm guessing I'm a bit too far away.
Yeah,
What did you
Jahir has opted to stay back with the vessel. I got a 19. So, Flimsy, you believe everything in here is on the level? Trix and Yaver, there is an undertone of deception. Doesn't smack you that you're walking into an ambush, but at the same token, what little there is here, there's not. It's probably an ambush.
Why is it never simple?
Because if it was simple, there would be no story.
So Yeva looks at her companions real quick to see if either one of them are feeling the unease that she is.
You just see Trix flick out, really kind of casually flicking out her compad, just eyes you briefly before she just starts texting Jahir like, we might need some bananas, but keep your eyes peeled.
Flimsy's on the wiser. It's like, hey, jobs are getting.
Flimsy, before you see sort of like a table, a spacious room laid out with a celebratory banquet. The broad table is surrounded by chairs and laden with delicacies arrayed on fine plates, while glasses of dark apostate wine are positioned on the bar to the southern wall.
Laid on quite the spread for us.
Refined business goes smoother when appetites don't get in the way.
All right, Yeva walks in and looks at the food and wine cautiously. Unfortunately, we just ate on board the ship. Not feeling too hungry at the moment.
Then try the wine. I do insist. It's rather good.
She picks it up and smells it and will pretend to drink it.
When you say we've already eaten on the ship, Flimsy's puppy dog eyes. It all looks so good though.
No, we.
Flimsy, are you going inside or what?
Yeah, we're going over the spread, I guess.
I would partake, but I'm on level 500 of Yoski run at the minute.
What is Yoski from?
Yosoki run, rather. Yosoki run. It's one of these newfangled card unit games. You know the ones. Microtransactions, that sort of thing.
Oh, yes.
You gotta keep jumping over the ship barrels.
Oh, she's texting. She'll kind of move a chair to the side and I don't know, maybe take a knee at the table.
My liege, this food offering is.
You could probably perch on one of the chairs, just, edge of a seat kind of thing.
But, a singular buttock on the chair. She kind of sits down. Thank you for this feast, although it's not necessary. We'd simply like to be paid and taken back to, where do we want to go? I guess the system is our oyster, is it not?
Correct.
And she gives a nice smile to Demanda.
Deminda's not in the room.
Oh, to the Drows, the Drow women that are here.
So when's Deminda joining us?
Aye.
Deminda will be joining us shortly. However, let us conclude this business.
But she's not here. We can't even start.
No.
All the Trix can see is just the light from a comm pad that she's still using.
Oh,
Well, that's
God.
rude. You just wrecked my high score.
Can everybody roll for initiative?
I suppose.
Apparently they turned the lights off outside for me. That's quite impressive.
They've extinguished the sun.
Fortunately, it's one of them where I can't do anything other than just turn them all on and off.
With a 7 on her initiative, Trix may have legitimately been playing a comm unit game at the end of that.
Jeez, Yeva finally rolls high and is still beaten by Flimsy.
Beautiful waste of a natural 20 for Flimsy.
All right. And as you can tell, the room has been plunged into pitch darkness. Hands up everybody who has some form of dark vision.
Nope.
Hands up everybody who has some form of low light vision.
Yeah.
And hands up everybody else who doesn't have any kind of special vision.
Oh, well, hands up.
Joe's being a dirty human.
All right, so we are about to engage in combat. and I am determined to do this once do this right at least once. There are 4 states of awareness: unaware, aware of presence, aware of location, and observing. Now, in the unaware state, you cannot attack anybody, but you are aware of them. So let's skip over that. Aware of presence. You know they're there, but you don't know exactly where they are. You can try attacking areas with AoE effects. But you can't make a pinpoint attack with a gun or a blade or anything else until you're aware of their location. To do that, you need to make a perception check. The DC, because they aren't concealing their movements at the moment, is going to be fairly low, especially if they've just struck or attacked you. It's going to be a perception check of DC 13. If you succeed in that, then you're aware of their location. At that point, you can make an attack against them, but you must roll with concealment, which you can find in Fantasy Grounds under the modifiers in the top right. With the little plus and minus, there's a couple of attack options there for concealment and total concealment. This is total concealment, given that it's a pitch black. And however, if they move, which they're likely to move, you're going to end up having to roll that each round, unless you are observing them in some way, and in which case, everything else is likely to be put on hold until conditions change so that you are no longer observing them and you go back into you're aware of their presence or aware of their location. Is everybody confused yet?
Yes.
Yes,
Good.
but I have the 4 states of awareness open on my other monitor, so we'll get by.
Yep. All right. So this drow is going to shoot Yeva.
Great.
What a way to start it off.
Critical hit.
No!
With an Azimuth laser rifle, you just see in this
Rifle.
pitch darkness a beam of light come out of nowhere, briefly illuminating the room as it strikes you true, Yeva. For 14 points of fire damage, and you are now on fire.
Yep.
Now, legitimately, you're on fire this time.
She
At
screams
least
out.
the light now.
Yeah, would that illuminate the room?
I will
Not
give
just the-
some form of light because Yeva is on fire. I will give you that. Once I find.
It would be at least candlelight.
Well, yeah, it's going to be candlelight. So there you are.
Yeah,
That-
but you're so pretty illuminated by the flames of your burning flesh.
Can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Is it you?
I can't see.
I think there should be.
Oh. It's
very.
real. It's so minimal.
Yeah.
Aw, kind of cute though.
It's kind of glowing a little bit. It's pulsating just a little bit. I don't know if you...
I imagine that's kind of the effect that we get on your wings too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you weren't in vision until you were on fire.
Well,
So
you
appeared
can
on
see
my
me
screen.
now.
Yeah.
All right.
You just light up the room wherever you go, yeah.
Wherever you go, there you are on fire. Yeesh.
It's not applied the burning to you, and I don't know why. Sorry, I just need to.
I'm gonna die. Fuck. I have 7 hit points left. I mean, I was missing 3 to begin with. Still wasn't fully healed from the last fight. But that went straight through my stamina and gave me 4 extra hit
I
wounds.
suppose you could have tried to mitigate a bit of that, but...
I can only use my paradigm shift on other people. That's how selfless I am.
Well, I hope you're willing to die for the cause.
Don't worry, we'll send some of the money we're going to get from the compensation to your family.
Oh, gee, thank you.
Flimsy, you are up.
What kind of action is it to take the lantern out?
It would be a... Is it from your backpack or is it from your belt?
I've still got it equipped as if it was on the belt. On my,
In which case it will be swift. It'd be part of a move action.
Cool.
So, it's like drawing a weapon, for example.
Right. So yeah, Flimsy will take out his... turn on the lantern and see if we can get some light in the room.
All right.
It's a 10-foot radius. Nice. There we go.
Damn, that's huge.
Ooh!
I've got lantern here prepared, and it says it's 30 foot.
Oh, it might be. I was going off the top of my head, so I might be thinking of an old one.
Yeah, I've got beacon, candle, lamp, lantern.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might be thinking something different. Cool. Well, that's useful. Seeing Eva on fire, Flimsy's not going to hesitate to take a shot at pull out the rifle, which I guess if he's used a swift action to pull the lantern out, does that mean you can't get the rifle out either?
You could. So, this lantern is it in your hand now? Or have you just turned it on at your waist? Because if you pull out a rifle, that's two-handed.
Yeah, well, that was the idea, was that it would be on the waist like it was last time.
Right, okay, so yeah, I'd allow you as a swift action to turn that on.
Cool.
And then as a move action, you can draw your weapon.
Sweet. Because the concern that I had originally with it being, well, I was thinking it was 10 foot, would be that would stick with me as I move around. No one else is going to be able to see. But yeah, cool. We're going to draw his weapon. I'm going to move back. I'm going to move here. Oh no, it's got boost, hasn't it? So he's not going to move. It's going to boost it and take a shot at Drow Force number 8.
You can't boost because you spent your move to draw it.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Then he's going to move here and draw it. And take a shot at Force number 8 with the rifle. This could have been a simple deal. As he pulls out the rifle and takes a shot.
Oh, it is simple. You just need to die.
Funny.
To miss on 14 to hits.
14. And yeah, unfortunately, that is indeed a miss. Gave it a burns for 4 points of fire damage. Could you make me a reflex saving throw?
Yes, I can. Natural 20!
Oh.
You are no longer on fire.
Okay. I was going to spend my full round trying to take that out, so I'm glad I don't have to do that now. What do I do instead?
Heal thyself.
I think that's what I have to do. So I'm gonna fall prone.
Nice.
And in doing so, pull out my healing serum and drink it.
All right.
1!
Wow.
Going on with these.
I mean, consistency is key as our thing, but I wish it wasn't sometimes.
Yep.
You guys need to go back to wherever you bought them from and just demand a refund.
It depends if these are the ones we stole or not, because I can't complain too much.
Yeah, so that's it. That's my turn. I just used my whole turn healing 1 whole hit point.
But now you're on the ground.
That's true. I am
harder to hit
prone,
now.
which is kind of like it's pretty easy to fall prone, but whatever.
All right. Drow Enforcer 1
What?
what
What?
Oh yeah.
Where'd the light go?
is going to cast
yeah.
darkness.
Jesus.
No.
Unbelievable.
And you can hear them move to the center of the room to, really get that out there. And they are going to take a oh wait, no, that's their turn.
Damn right it is.
Someone do me a quick favor. Close your eyes and try to type out banana on your phone and see what comes up. Because that's what Trix is going to message Jay.
He is just like, what's all this crap? There must be butter underneath.
Yeah, Trix is going to do what she was going to do anyway. Well, would it be my action to message Jahir? Because I don't mind.
No, you were prepared for this. You were expecting betrayal, so partly while you were messing around on your phone, you had a message ready to send to Jahir that is just big capital letters, it's banana.
Oh, yay! Got out, okay. Trix is going to take 5 foot forward, fumbly-ish, so, and do what she was going to do and kick over the chair in the Drow's, in this Drow's general direction.
Yep.
So I am aware of presence.
You are, aware of presence. To make a targeted attack, you need to do a perception check.
Perception starts with a P in my character sheet. There we go. Oh, that's in that one.
Oh.
For a total of 9, you're not aware of anybody's location at the moment.
I was aware of the chair, though. I can successfully kick that over and go,
And you just hear it clatter against the back wall.
yeah. Suck it. She yells.
All right. Jahir, do me a favor and make me a perception check.
And I can't click on the wrong thing. 15.
All right. It is now your turn.
So am I in pitch black as well then?
No, you're not. You can see the entrance. You're
I can see
out.
there's no one around me.
Yeah, you can see that there's no one around, and you can see the hangar up ahead.
Can I move double time down to the doors?
Yes.
Can't quite get that far.
So one of the things that you can actually do is known as the sprint. In a straight line, you can move up to 4 times your movement speed as a full round action.
Okay.
So yes, you can make it there,
Nice.
but that will
the
be
doors open.
the doors are not open.
But if I shouted or said something, no one would hear me. So I'm in space.
So did the Drow who was outside and let us in not come in after us, or?
Yes,
The one to the south of the room, I think, was that one.
Ah, okay.
the one you kicked a chair at.
Oh,
In theory.
okay. Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
So, have they just leveled the playing field?
I'd say they gave themselves the home advantage, personally, but...
Well, it's magical darkness, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can Drow see through their own magical darkness?
Yeah, they have dark vision.
And that works. Oh, so is it just make it? It's not like magical darkness, like I'm thinking of 5e, I think, where it's.
Yeah, 5e, it makes it dark to the point where you can't see anything. No, this is darkness. And it just makes it dark to the point where non-magical light is ineffective.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let us move up to Yeva.
Ah, come
Don't leave her
on.
alone.
Learn to stay down.
She is. She's on the floor.
And that was a 10 to hit.
Yep.
Oof.
And it hit.
Yeah, they get a +4 to prone.
Oh, yeah, you're prone, aren't
Yep.
you?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
And I'm dying.
You're unconscious. This is a standard tacklash, which we're all familiar with. Namely because Jahir runs around with one. And you are unconscious.
So she just hits me in the back of the head, and Yeva's body goes limp in the darkness.
I would say you see, you get hit in the back of the head and you see nothing but darkness, but, well, it's as much as you could see before that.
Right.
Oh, we're totally oblivious.
Flimsy, you are up.
I think Flimsy's gonna try and go for the door, maybe. Because it was light out there, right?
It's dim out there.
So if I wanted to try and see someone from where I am, you just do a perception check, or would I have to be next to someone to see something?
No, you can make so you're unable to see anybody, even if you make a perception check, but you can become
Right.
aware of their location.
Right.
You've just heard somebody move past you
Yeah.
over in Yeva's direction. If you succeed on the perception check, then you will then be able to attack them because you know roughly where they are. However, then you'll be rolling total concealment on that check.
Cool. And the darkness would still fill the space, I guess, though, right? Because it's magic. So even if the door was open and the spell went wider than that, it would still
Yeah.
be darkness.
It would
Okay.
be dark in here.
Cool. Probably do a perception check first to try and get a sense of where they are, and then see if we can make it to the door, in case there's things right in front of the door. Perception check?
Yeah.
Oh, 12 from Flimsy.
You are not aware. You get the sense that there's somebody near the door because that's where they just moved past you to,
Right.
but you're not sure where they stopped.
Flimsy's gonna feel along the wall, if he can do. I think, and try and make it to the door. Because walking across because he knows that Eva's was last seen near the door anyway on the floor. And try and open the door from there if possible.
All right. You're trying to open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have anything on this?
He's feeling along the wall as he goes. Hoping not to feel the face of a Drow as he does. Oh, hello.
You feel the door and you jab the button to open it, but it appears to be locked.
Is it an engineering check to open something like that? Is that going to be an action? Well, would that be?
That would definitely be an action, and it could be either an engineering or a computer's check.
I think if Flimsy can't see to type, he's going to try and feel for the wires and try and give it a go with his engineering. I think.
All right.
See if we can open the door. Pull off the button and see if we can pry inside. Oh, that's a 13 from Flimsy. It was real close to good.
Fortunately, not with a 13. Yeva,
So I'm stabilized.
you are stable, yes.
So if I spend a resolve point, do I go straight back into the fight?
You can stay in the fight, yes, from here.
But why would you want to? That Tom suggested.
What?
Nothing.
I'm going to.
Okay.
SINF, stay in the fight.
Yep. Oh.
Either is not stable.
I am
You are
stable.
stable.
How dare you?
So, if you just press stab and then sinus. Oh, balderdash. Stable. Right, now press sinus.
It wouldn't let me stabilize because I wasn't dying.
But I deleted dying because you weren't dying.
Great. Okay, so now I'm back. So Yeva's eyes like blink open, and her ears are ringing, and the back of her head is throbbing, and I think she's gonna start with a perception check.
Yep.
Because it's, pitch dark. Ooh, a whole +1 to this for a 7.
Look at these rolls, guys.
So yeah, you're aware of two people stood close to you.
Okay.
But that is about it.
You probably hear some flimsy, like, mumbling.
Can
with
I-
wires.
Can I delay?
You can do. When do you want to delay until?
At least until after the Drow who just hit me. Do I have to decide right now, or can I just jump in when I feel like it?
You can jump in if you prepare an action. So when I can see the Drow or when I sense a Drow is there, then I will react with this. Or you can delay your entire turn. But delaying your entire turn, you can basically drop back in whenever you want. However, it gives me a better idea if you tell me when you want to
I'm
drop
thinking,
back in.
okay, yeah, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she's gonna wait until the Drow that's standing over her moves away, so that I'm not in attack of opportunity range.
Right. Okay. This Drow. I say this Drow. Nobody can see this Drow.
The one
apart from-
emanating evil darkness.
Yes, but it's covering the other one so well as well. Is going to shoot Trix.
How?
You see a bright flash, and you manage to catch it just in time. As the weapon starts to warm up, you notice it's pointing in your direction, and you manage to dive out of the way.
Yeah, I fought enough brawls in a nightclub to know where this is going. And which direction did that come from?
The center of the table.
Oh.
And Trix, it is your turn.
Let me see if I can see them. Well, sense them. Oh, that was better. That's a 50.
You do get the sense you know where exactly they are.
Cool. Can I also jump up onto the table?
Yes, you can move up onto the table.
Can I do that as a full round action, a part of my trick attack?
Yeah, you can do.
Huzzah!
Nice.
That's a 27 for my trick.
That is a trick. Where are you? So where are you moving to?
Right here.
You say right here, but you're not moving.
I dragged my token.
Not a. Oh, there we go.
There you go. And then,
Are you going to try and shoot them?
yes, I'm going to try and shoot them.
Right,
need
I
to do
have
my
them-
Concealment, right.
Targeted. Yes, you need to do concealment.
Concealment.
This is brutal.
This is brutal. Like, it's hard enough for me to hit as it is. Oh,
That's
did
a
I-
hit.
Oh,
Nice.
yes. take 5
Nice.
points of electric damage from my pulsecaster pistol.
Well done, Trix.
Nice.
Pro shooting.
We're just missing the sick tunes. That was non-lethal for the record.
All right. Jahir, make me a perception check.
It's an 8.
All right, it is your turn.
So I
I feel
well,
like
obviously
people are sneaking up on the ship and I don't like it.
I'm going to try the button, the door button. I think that'd be the most.
The
Is it open
door
from this side.
does not seem to open with the button.
Can I, if I was to shout or talk very loudly, would I be able to communicate with anyone inside, or is it? Like,
You could, yes, you can probably shout loud enough to be heard. Be
Oh, comms,
very
right.
muffled. But you've also got comms units, so
Yeah.
probably.
well, I wanted to talk to the Drow.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
So he's going to put his face right up to the thinnest part of the door, obviously, where there's a hole. And he's going to yell at them. You're not the only people that can lay a trap. There is currently 6 frag grenades in the engine bay of your Oliphant, which I believe is your payday. I suggest you stand down, or you're going to lose out if we're losing out.
Nice.
okay. Maybe an intimidation.
On your head.
So close to us, wasn't he?
It really was.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Can I start opening, see if I can pry the door open?
Yes, you can give it a try. Make me a strength check.
Nice.
Where's strength? I always lose strength.
Arr.
And I lose it all the time. There it is.
Come on, Jahir. Oh, man, these dice.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you're sort of like trying to pry on the door, you're not able to get a good grip on it. And just as you feel that there's some degree of give, you sort of like your nails slip out and your hands just slide across the door.
Roll for them.
You could try sticking your sword in there and seeing if that helps.
Well, I've got a
next time.
toolkit with a crowbar, so
You could try that as well. But just trying to wrench it open with your hands, it's not worked this round. All right. Okay. Top of the round. We got Drow and Foster 8. Is going to move up next to Flimsy, giving Yather some room.
Okay.
Does that trigger Yaver's action?
Is that well? I think I'll go after. 'Cause I didn't say an if then. I just said. Yeah. Also, I'll go after her.
Okay. I need to try and figure out how to get you. So if you're a 2.1, and then you become a 2.2. There we
you
go. Flimsy, you feel somebody move up behind you and crack a whip above your head. But your sixth sense triggers and you manage to duck beyond, below the tacklash, and it strikes against the wall.
I'm working here.
Could stop that, I'd appreciate it. All right, Eva.
Okay. I'm gonna start with a perception check to see if I can, denote their locations.
Yep.
Come on, +1
Can do it.
for a 17.
You are aware of both of them. There is one just to your north, 10 feet in line with. You can see Spybot. You can see where they are.
Aha. Okay, because there's a little bit of light there from Lindsay's lantern. That's outside of the darkness range.
Oh, that's interesting.
Can everyone else see that, or are we trapped in the
No,
darkness?
that's just you.
Yeah, I can't do that. And it's my lantern.
Or is that from the candlelight I accidentally gave Spybot?
No, I deleted the candlelight,
Okay,
so that
so-
is from.
Interesting. So maybe her low light is like helping there. I don't know. So from where she's at, she's going to stay down and start off by casting confusion on that drow.
Make me a caster level check to overcome spell resistance.
Shut the front door. Oh,
You're really enjoying Screens Over right now, aren't you?
damn it.
Jeez.
Look, I am playing it by the book. It is not my fault
What are
if it's
these
bullshit.
noble drow? Jesus. Okay, all right. So that's a cast level check 2 plus a d20.
Yep. FYI, it's a 7
Okay.
you need to beat.
Okay.
So it's not as much spell resistance, but it's spell resistance.
Shit, that didn't roll. God damn it. And that was a natural 19 on the die. There, now it's in the thing. Oh, and a 6. God, Fantasy Grounds, fuck you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that's confusion wasted. How fast can I crawl?
I
5
think
feet.
it's 5 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It?
and that's it. That's it.
I'm not going under the table, because then I'd be squeezing. I mean, I'd probably be squeezing if I was medium-sized under this table.
I mean, not if you're crawling. But you won't be able to stand up without squeezing.
I want to stand. Okay, I'm gonna stand up.
Alright.
No. I'm gonna stay prone and crawl 5 feet to the south.
Okay. You crawl 5 feet to the south.
Just keep that proneness. It looks like there might be. Where's that light coming from that was in that spot that I was just in?
Ooh, where's that light coming from?
I don't know. I can't see a light.
There's a light. All right. That's it. That's my turn. So useful.
Flimsy, you are up.
Flim's gonna say in Brinari and hope that everyone in the room they want to communicate this is in Brinari. No one else speak Brinari.
You can go for it.
It's
Say
Tarika's
nothing.
language, so I thought people might know it.
We must share some other language that you would know about.
We've talked about coordination, haven't we? Before, I guess,
Akatonian.
so-
We both took Akatonian, right?
No.
You have. So you've coordinated before, and you've come up with, a list of languages that you all share. You've also started to develop your own sort of like code words, as it were, for, a battle language, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to try and express that I'm going to try and open this door because I think it can help people get out and it'll let Jahir in. Mainly to Yiva, who I last saw on the floor in front of the door, in trouble. So that was what I was trying to express. Can the Flimsy kind of like panically looking over his shoulder, see if he can see anybody around him? He just felt a backlash, I guess, so he knows someone's around him.
Yeah, make a perception check.
An 11 from Flimsy.
Yeah, you start like squinting into the darkness behind you, but it is black as pitch.
Right, gonna dig both of his hands into this panel and try and hope for the best to see if he can crack the it's always the red wire, but I can't see the red wire. And try and crack open the door with some engineering. Lord, 19 from Flimsy.
Just double check. And a 19 just does it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Jahir, so like in the dim light, you can see the doors slide open in front of you. And beyond the doors, it's just black. Maybe your harsh words intimidated the door into opening. But Flimsy, that was your action.
Oh, we still got to move. I've not seen anybody. Those tackle lashes got reach. I've seen Jahir use it with reach, haven't I? So not necessarily anyone next to me. So yeah, it might try and go out the door and see if we can get some light out there. Because he can't shoot. Because can I try and shoot anybody? Is that just the?
You can't. You literally don't know where to shoot.
Cool. No,
I
that's
mean,
what I shoot.
if you wish, you could highlight a square, but you're still going to be rolling with total concealment against that square, and I will let you attack the darkness.
That's no worries. I'm gonna go. Well, I was gonna go here, but the fantasy grounds told me that Jahir is there, so I've gone one more. It's just kind of metagaming a bit. So.
But as you step out from somebody's area of effect, the whip slashes out again at you for a natural one and misses, and you get outside.
It's beautiful out here.
Do I see that? Do I see where the whip came from?
You don't see where the whip came from. You're just looking into a ball of pitch blackness. You can't, I think on your screen, can you even see Yeva?
I can see myself.
Yeah, no. Yeva is right next to you guys.
Jeez.
Lies.
Will you ever be able to get out with the current with the setup that we've got? Because I've got 5 foot of movement left. Would Flimsy know if you'd have to move to let Yeager out? If that makes sense.
But don't forget, people can move through your squares as long as they're out.
That's what I was wanting to check. Yeah, cool, that's fine. That's no worries.
Yep. That's not a problem.
Jahir, it's so good to see you. To see anything. Unbelievably, it was a trap.
Oh,
Nobody saw that coming.
There's 2 Drow in there. Yeva's in trouble. Trix, I heard her laughing, so I think things are okay.
All right, let's see if Trix is going to be still laughing when you get shot again. For a natural 2 on the die of 10, does a 10 hit you? All
Where
right.
did that come from?
Further up the table. It's almost like they moved away from you after, but not by much. Trix, you are up.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to kick one of the plates of food at the Drow, provided I can see them.
Make me a perception check.
Yep. That's a 27.
And you don't see them, you just know that they've moved essentially to the other end of the table. Diagonally across from you is where they're at.
Sweet.
That sounded like the bean sprouts they stood in. I knew where they were on the table.
I don't like greens. Acrobatics check for that sweet trick attack, please. Oh, there's the natural 20.
Oh, did the acrobatics.
Yeah, it's a natural 20 on the acrobatics. That is a success, though.
Okay, and then I've already taken my concealment. Oh, No.
And it's a miss.
No. There was too many rolls.
You've got
Don't
to
forget
make
it's-
4 rolls to hit.
I mean, to be fair, my attack would have hit at least, if not for the concealment. So I've got that going for me.
Yeah, and don't forget it's total concealment, not concealment.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's all right. I've been keeping an eye on it. The first time it was over 50. This time it's nowhere near 50. All right. Flimsy and Jahir, make me perception checks.
Get back to the ship, guys. No.
10 from Flimsy.
All right, fair enough. Jahir, you are up.
I guess I can't see anyone at all. I haven't noticed anything going on.
You don't see anybody. You don't notice anything going on. You can see Flimsy now. That's an improvement over last time you looked. If you
Is
want
there-
to classify it as an improvement.
Is there any obvious controls or anything like that, like the light switch, or they've disabled some?
Not from
Things.
here, no.
Right, so it's just a plain door, plain open door. I don't know. And I've got my lantern, haven't I? How much does that give?
If you've got a lantern, I can give you lantern. But unfortunately, unless it's a magical lantern, you still see a wall of black.
I pretend it's a magical lantern.
You can pretend and believe all you want. It's just unless you spent the money on making it magical, it is just a lantern.
Right, I'm going to take a 5-foot step just inside the door.
Right.
And is crouching the same as prone? Does it suffer the same things? Like if I readied myself, but sort of
Yeah,
ducked
there's
down
no real crouching rule mechanic in this.
a bit. Right. Okay.
You can go prone, but that has the disadvantages of melee has a positive against you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's just going to have he's going to have his 2 swords left and right. The tack lash at sort of,
Please tell me
45
that's what your
degrees one.
swords are called.
I was just going to say, please name your swords one left and one right.
Yeah, but they're on the opposite sides. So the right one's on the left, the left one's on the right. And he's got his what's it called? The gun thing. Infinity rifle in the other hand, so he's kind of trying to cover as much of the room as he can to see if anyone's. As soon as he sees like a flash of light or something,
Make me a perception check.
go for it.
Because on your turn, you can search for sort of like.
There
So
you
yeah,
go.
you are aware of where the Drow are in this room. You can't see them, but you're aware that they're there. It's the sort of like the shuffling of feet, the clicking of the table as they're sort of like they're bouncing in the place, and it's causing the table just to nudge against the floor.
So can I
There
attack in
is
that
one to your. So yeah, you can attack. You will want to put on the modifier total concealment, and I have to do the targeting for you. So do you want to attack the one to your north or the one to your east?
I don't know how to put on total concealment
it
to start.
Plus minus button at the top right corner of your fantasy grounds.
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah.
the combat tracker and all that stuff is.
Total conk.
Yep.
That's the word.
And which one do you want to target?
I'm going to go with the one with the north.
All right. You have been targeted.
And I'm going to try out my new sword. I'll be like, been looking
The
for an
sword?
excuse to
Are
use
you
this.
actually moving towards them?
Oh yeah, I suppose that would help. I'm just literally just going to run in that direction. If I don't hit him with the sword, I'm just going to barrel into him.
All right. You move up.
So, you did the targeting.
Yes, they are targeted now.
Right, so I'm going to use my shiny clear sword that no one can see how cool it is because it's dark. But it's
Is that
awesome.
left or right?
It's right sword, but it's in this left hand. For a... Ooh, there's lots of dice rolling.
So yeah, you managed to get a 19 on the hit, which would hit. However, due to the total concealment, you don't make contact, and they sort of like dance out of the way.
Do I still like barrel into them if I'm moving, or does that count as a separate attack?
That would be a separate attack, and also would provoke attacks of opportunity. So yeah, you can move the other side of them, but you'd need to make a tumble acrobatics roll to see if you make it, and if you failed, they get an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah, there's an attack you can do called the Bull Rush, which lets you charge into things.
So yeah, I think I'll leave it there for now.
Well, Yeva's discovered they don't have to be as selfless as they once thought.
I also don't think I have to be able to see an ally. It just says as a reaction when an ally within 100 feet takes hit point damage.
Nice.
So that's something.
Yeah.
Hit point damage specifically though.
Oh wait, no. Crumbs. I think I've just... There we go. Right. Okay. Click on that one. Click on that one. Click on that one. You hear, you see, you don't see. You sense somebody to your north moving and going out to strike against you. And they hit you with a tacklash for 6 points of damage as they've managed to make contact with this weapon against your shoulder.
Could you? Oh, that sounds a bit weird. Could you, if the tacklash hits me, could I hold it?
No. You'd have to. Basically, if you wanted to do something like that, you would have to hold your action to make a grapple as a reaction to somebody hitting you. And then we'd have to get into grapple rules. That is the end of... They're also going to do something that you can't quite see, I believe. All right, Yeva, you are up.
Standing is a full move action.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to stand up.
You are now standing up.
I'm gonna make a perception check.
All right.
Come on, Perceptione. 12.
You don't get a sense of where they are.
Then I'm leaving. I heard the doors open, presumably. I heard Flimsy speaking with Chihir. So as part of my standard action, I'm going to move out. What is that? 5, 10, 15 through the doors, and then where's the exit? South or north?
North. Where you left your ship was to the north.
Okay. Of this like little hallway that we're in.
Yes. It's not really a hallway. It's a big, massive open area. It's just they only gave me so much map to work with.
Okay. And I'm gonna move. Shit, what the hell? I'm gonna move like another 15 feet up here, and be like, "Everyone, no, we must flee back to the elephant."
Make me a perception check.
Another one? Oh shit!
Yes.
God damn it! That does not inspire
Innocuous
confidence in me.
Corridor perception checks.
19.
Ooh.
No, I rolled a mysticism. That's a 12. Another 12.
All right.
Guys, please. Just a bit higher.
Yeah, you move out and back towards the Ophalant. And Flimsy, you are up.
Flimsy, like, the door's open, guys, let's go. And then Jahir immediately runs into the room. Like, I guess we're... Well, I'll see if I can help out now. At least I can see what I'm doing a little bit. I'm going to do a perception check to see if we can spy into the room.
Yep, sense into the room.
Yeah. It's an 18 from Flimsy?
Yeah, you get a sense of where they are. And there's one to the north and one to the east.
That's another one to the east. Can I see Trix?
Yeah, you get a sense where Trix is.
Can I see the one that Jahir's fighting? Because I get a +1 to hit the one that Jahir's fighting.
You don't.
Oh, because they're not threatening them.
Because they might have moved away.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll target the one that Trix is targeting because I think that they've at least been damaged, and I'm going to try and focus fire.
It's a little bit of metagaming because you don't actually know who fired what yet. But actually, no, you probably saw the arc of electricity illuminate somebody on the table.
Well, the last thing I heard was 2 people were fighting on the table. I'm going to assume that's a Trix situation.
And also, it is laser fire. There's brief flashes of light and electricity. So yeah, cool. I'll give it to you. Guess you can target the one that Trix is fighting.
Do I get a sense of, like, I don't know if this is ridiculous. Do I get a sense of they're in an area I could throw a grenade? That was one of my main things I was going to think of doing. But I don't know whether or not my senses would pick that up or not.
You get a sense that you could probably target the 2 people that you feel that it could be.
Yeah, I'm going to chuck a grenade in.
Right, you're going to have to roll concealment on this.
On the targeting?
Yes.
Throw. Okay, yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Right, so where are you throwing the grenade? Or where are you trying to throw the grenade first?
The furthest, because usually when I'm targeting a grenade, I'm throwing it the
Right,
furthest
what grenade is it?
It's a frag grenade Mark II.
So 10 foot?
It is a 20 foot.
20 foot diameter or 10 foot radius?
What?
20
it's
foot
20
feet range.
Oh, range, sorry, 15 foot. I'm guessing that means 15 foot diameter, not radius, because that would be insane.
Ooh. Do
That's not that insane.
it is when it covers like half the room.
Right, so first of all, we need to figure out how far it is. Okay, so you're at a -2 to this.
Okay.
Plus
And then I need to
concealment.
add
That's weird. I don't know.
concealment. It's a bit weird because I'm just throwing a grenade.
But
Yeah,
like,
but it could bounce off the chair, it could bounce off the table.
Oh, 'cause it'll bounce, it won't miss. That makes sense, yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, the first thing you need to do is roll me the 7 to hit the square. If you miss that, then it'll bobble. Then you roll the concealment. If you miss that, it will bobble.
freaking
we go,
pinball
guys.
in the dark.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Oof, that's a 12.
Okay.
To chuck it in the room.
Right, now roll me a D100. You're looking for 51 or above.
D100's over 10, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. 21.
Okay, so it's gonna bobble.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Roll me a D8.
It's an 8.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
West.
5, 6, 7, 8. North.
North.
Because you count 1 as a direction that it came from.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's going to go north, in which case it's not going to go anywhere.
Okay.
Sweet. Launches
So-
back in the room.
Then I get a reflex save to try and halve the damage. That's a fail. My second one at 16 reflex save.
That might be a save. So it's the item level. So it's 4 plus 10 to 14 plus my dex, which is it is 16. So
So I hit it, so
Just barely.
I mean,
it's
just barely.
success. Yes, just barely, but
let us have this.
and then
Let us be impressed.
Considering we've barely damaged one of these people,
yeah, 5 points of damage as the room It goes bloom.
Everything is better with explosions. You just see a brief flash of Trix, just a wide grin, just like, yeah.
All right, the damage has been dealt. Okay. You done, Flimsy?
I think.
Move action to pull out the grenade. Action to throw it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He's only got the 2 hands.
Yeah, he's only got 2 hands, and I'm letting you get away with a lot, but yeah. All right. Then over to this guy. Let's get rid of that circle for the moment. I get a feeling I'm not going to delete that circle for now. Okay, so Drow Enforcer number 1 is going to take a shot at Trix. Bang. It's 21 to hit Trix
Worth it.
for 4 points of fire damage.
And here I am, just enjoying art at its finest, and you shoot me? How uncouth.
And you saw like what?
I can see again.
The map
They
is lit up.
Oh, you can see some stuff again.
Yeah.
It's not the
Right.
Drow.
Yeah, just not the Drew. Yeah, there's a bubble of darkness right in front of you. There should be, as far as I can make out. Yeah, they might have moved a little bit away from you, and you feel the table sort of like rock as maybe someone else has alighted the table. Trix, you are up.
So you're saying it dips at one end of the benches and stable, right?
Yes.
I am going to trick attack.
You're going to try to perceive them first?
I am going to try and perceive them first. For a 20?
You can get a sense of where they are.
Cool. Let me then. I keep flicking off the skills tab, and I don't mean to. There we go. Ooh, 20 bang-ons. Trick attack probably fails.
The trick attack does indeed fail.
Sadness. The attack. Oh. Let me roll a d100 because I'm an idiot.
Well, that was a natural 1.
Oh, that's fine then. And then my movement.
All right. So you make towards the door.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yes.
Make me a perception check.
God.
Nat one. Let us all be fools. It's a 17.
Yep.
We've
Okay. Yather and Flimsy make me perception checks.
Ooh, okay, off turn. Perception checks.
12 from Flimsy.
19.
A high number.
What is it?
All right. It's a high number. Didn't say it was high enough.
Ah.
Here you are up.
Do we hear the hum of engines roaring to life?
You do not hear the hum of engines roaring to life.
Perception check. I guess.
Yes.
Is a 13.
What did I say the DC for this was going to be? Is it 15?
1.
Did I say 13?
Do not recall.
I
saying
don't
that.
remember.
Yeah.
I think I said 13. So I'm gonna stick with what I think I said, which was a 13. Yes, you get a sense of where they are.
Do I know if there's one near me?
There is one closer to you who you think that you stabbed at last time, but he also backed away. You will need to make a 5-foot step northeast.
Okay. If I step back towards the door, will I know if I'm going to get hit or attacked?
You don't think you're going to get hit or attacked.
I'm going to move back towards the door.
All right.
And I don't know. I feel like doing something a bit risque, or a bit risky rather than risque.
Risque is good too.
I mean, you do
Takes off his
you.
cloak.
Jahir is going to shut the door.
What you hear? What? What? Why?
Grenades in there.
Here coming in with the martyr complex.
But there was no need. We were winning.
You see, you come into the light and be like, "Come on, we're gonna get out of here." Just the door's closed.
Door just slowly goes around.
Is that what you're doing? Is closing the door?
Yep.
All right. The door closes.
And then, what can I do action-wise?
You've still got your standard action.
I'll reword that. How many frag grenades can I grab and throw?
You'll be able to grab and throw one around, unfortunately. You
Not
don't
all
have.
together in the bag.
I mean, not for ease of use in most cases. Plus, well, a frag grenade is actually kind of difficult to set off unless you pull the pin. You know,
Well, here I was kind of like pulling all the pins. Just-
yeah, and pulling a pin on one grenade is an action. It's fairly difficult to actually do.
And I pull the pin on one grenade, but lob all of them in a bag. Does that make sense?
But the other grenades won't go off because the pin hasn't been pulled. Grenades are actually very resilient because
Yeah,
they're
grenade
designed
set up
not to
frag
explode
grenade.
unless you want them to, which
When you're
involves
on the
pulling the
Not
pin.
set off a frag grenade.
No, a frag grenade won't set off another frag grenade in most cases.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, every time that I throw a grenade at you guys, somebody's going to explode because you're carrying grenades.
That's true.
Well,
That truck would
I've
have
seen
been
Netflix and
flown.
chill. It's space flicks. Happens in the movies.
There's no red barrels in this game, unfortunately.
Or green
Well, there
TNT
was red
boxes.
barrels, but they blew up in the first act.
Right, so he's just going to lob it into this corner where he thinks that they are. So,
So you're going to throw it over there?
Yep.
All right. Make me a ranged attack roll on the main of your character sheet. Or a
It's
thrown attack roll.
Throw. isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, a thrown attack roll.
Jahir is infinitely better at this.
natural 20 for a 26.
All right. And now make me a D100 roll. So if you right click on the D10 and click on the percentage.
Is 36.
Okay, so it's gonna bubble. Roll me a D8.
Is 4.
Okay, so 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's gonna go southwards. Roll me a D6.
What the rolling? 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa.
Yeah, these things, when they go wrong, they can go very wrong. And unfortunately, what happens is you throw it a bit too hard, and it bounces off the back wall and just explodes to the south out of the effector without affecting anybody.
Can he say something, or is that too much in one?
You can say something. Shit. Fuck. Crap.
No, he's just going to shout, "You're stuck in here with me now, and I've got a pack of these."
Fair enough. All right. In which case, time to open fire on you. 19 to hit.
Go on.
Jay, you didn't think this through.
You forget you're also stuck in here with us. For 2 points of damage, because that's how my dice rolls go. Yeva, you are up.
Yeva turns and she sees Trix run out the door, and then she sees Jair. Probably doesn't even see him from like around the corner of the trees, but she sees the door close, and She's like, "What? Jahir, no! What's going on?"
This is the second time some idiot's done this to Eva.
Why are people constantly shutting doors in her face?
Shit. What kind?
Let's get back to the ship.
I mean, you can open the door. He never said he locked it.
Yeah, we
I've got
could just
full
straight
arms,
up open
though.
it again.
Okay, so I will move. What kind of action is it to open the door?
It's just going to be sort of like a free action.
Okay, so I'll move right behind the two, and I've got reach, so I can hit, just shove my arm between them,
Yep.
and pop open the door.
So the door opens.
You see Jahir just crestfallen that his last stand has just been failed.
I can't see. Obviously, I can't see into the darkness, so I'll go ahead and make a perception check.
Yep.
Oh, that's an 8.
You don't get a sense of where they are.
It's hard to pinpoint the center of the darkness. I'm assuming because it's it's darkness. It's freaking hard to see anything.
Hmm.
Second action. My standard action. What do I do?
Pull, pin, throw.
Do what?
Pull, pin, throw. The grenades are actually fairly effective.
I
at
have
this.
several grenades. I just don't want to. I'll go ahead and do it. As Witchwarpers actually are the only main spellcaster that's proficient in grenades. So she's like, "All right, Jahir, if you don't try to play the hero."
Point to where you want the grenade to go, because you don't get a sense of where they are.
I can see the darkness though, so I'm pointing.
The curve of the darkness, yeah, for
Right,
sure.
so I'm pointing at the corner of the room.
Right. Okay. So it's going here.
Yeah, because she's just lobbing it.
Yep. Fair enough. Okay. You are 40 feet away, so this is a DC 7.
So that's
make me
minus 2 on this? Or you're just calculating it?
Yeah, if you do a thrown attack, you're hitting a DC 7.
And then I need to put total concealment on.
But it's not working because you've not a targeting thing, so it'll be a D100
Got it.
roll afterwards.
Okay, so I'm going to throw.
Throw.
That's a 17.
Okay, that bit hit where you want. Now make the D100 roll.
Percent. Okay.
This is why I generally don't do much in the dark. Nothing.
46.
Okay, so that's going to bubble. Roll me a D8.
Bounces off a Drow's face.
7.
Who knows?
Jahir picks it up.
Okay. Right. Let me get my arrow back in place.
That might be a bad one.
1,
That might be back towards
2,
us.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
not too
Too bad.
Yeah. So it's going to move.
It might actually catch more of the drow that way.
Yeah!
Still part of the play.
Oh, roll me a D6 just for shits and giggles.
4.
Yeah. Okay. So it didn't have 4 squares to go. If it had room, it'd all end up all the way out there.
Oh, shit.
Opens the door.
Smart
Yeah,
play.
bounces off a door panel, bounces off a drow, and goes into the back room. And it's like, how the hell? No. All right, roll me damage.
Oh, nice.
10 points of damage.
What's your DC?
Oh, shit.
Item level.
Item level
4.
is...
If it's the Mark
Is...
2.
What is the item level?
Is it 4?
Four.
Is it item level?
4.
Right. And
What?
plus 10.
Plus 10 plus my dex?
Yeah.
Yes.
16.
Okay. So they both failed,
Sweet.
rolling a 12 each.
Nice.
And you hear them scream out, followed by a couple of thuds.
Ooh.
A couple of thuds.
A couple of thuds.
Okay. And the darkness?
And the darkness disappears. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey.
Good throw, Eva.
Forget
They
about
really didn't
it.
think that moved through, did they?
We've got to get out of here.
Aye. Oh, we should find this Deminda though. If she's about, she'll be hounding us, I guess. If not, but we're not really in a shape to fight, I guess.
No.
Well, let's go.
Should we check on the ship?
Yeah.
All right, staying in initiative then. Flimsy, it is your turn.
He's gonna wait. The ship's just up north, right?
Yep.
Tempted to try and see through what's this door first, but I think Flimsy's movement speed is not going to allow him to do that. So it's gonna go. Are we all dashing, running, or are we all walking? It's the question.
Oh, I can sprint there.
Flimsy's gonna. He's not going to do a run. He's going to go there. How far away is the thing, by the way?
It's just off the top of the map.
Oh, off here.
Yep. Just there.
Oh, okay, cool. No worries. That's fine then. Yeah. Flimsy's going to go there.
One action.
And there's no reason not to go another one, I guess.
Make me a perception check.
Okay. It's an 11 from Flimsy.
Radio.
Why?
All right. You're dead. Tricks, you are up.
He's dead?
I thought you meant
No.
Flimsy. Oh well, there we go.
I clicked next and it came up with Drow in Force of 1 and it was like, you're dead.
Trixie's gonna
Trix.
go race you to the ship, and she's gonna sprint to the ship, jumping over Flimsy on the way.
So rude.
Whee!
All right.
I don't know how far up the map goes, but if it's 4 times her movement speed, then she's moving 160 feet.
Out the launch bay.
Make me a perception check.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. 30.
Wait. I need to double check. I think you just missed it. Because it's in part based on distance. Yeah. You don't see anything.
Because I'm sprinting.
And you get back to the ship.
Cool. That was my full action to sprint, so that's me done.
And from around the side of the ship,
Friends.
friend.
Deminda.
Exit, it's you. That's where you'd
I am no exit.
go. But you could be.
I see the others are as useless as ever. Why must I have to do everything myself?
Ah, so you're actually gonna pay us. Nice.
And they do a cartwheel.
No.
Ooh.
No. You're looking for 22.
That is a 29.
Screw you and the horse you rode in on.
Gonna be some BS.
I swear to God, that's impressive.
That is impressive. And they throw a shuriken at you. Because all the cool operatives have shurikens.
Mm-hmm.
As it hits, Trix just looks at it and goes, I'm keeping this out of sight.
Alright.
No, getting crit by a freaking operative. Don't want it.
Yeah, you don't want it, especially seems as though she might be a little bit higher level than you guys.
Do it.
I have to key this in because it's weird.
Roll those d6s, you murderer.
Boom. Yep.
Out of spite.
You're unconscious, dying, and bleeding.
Yeah, I am.
So yeah, Trix, you are unconscious, prone, dying, and bleeding.
Yes.
That is the end of Deminda's turn. Jahir, you are up.
I take it I'm not aware of this happenings.
If you've got open comms, I think Flimsy would have seen it and would be so like, oh my god, Trix!
Yeah. Trix is down. No. There are more Drow.
Alright then, so that will it'll come out the corner. Out the corner, out the door. Then can you
Door?
do... Yep. And the run, can you do that run, or is it because I've moved 5 foot? It's not.
You've moved 5 foot, so you can't do the whole sprint, but you can move the remaining 25 feet of this move, and then take your standard action to move again if you need / desire.
So I'll move up to there.
Yep.
Can I see anything from there?
You see Flimsy, you see Trix sort of like crumpled to the ground, bleeding out.
No obvious assailant.
It came from the north, I think.
Yeah, even I didn't see it, to be fair.
He's just going to run up as close to Trix as possible. So is that another 30 again?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, there she is.
All right. And that is the end of Jahir's turn.
Yep.
Yeva, you are up.
Yeva's gonna move. So I can stay where I am. This black part is just open map, essentially.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 30 feet up to see what I can see. And I can just barely see her.
Nice.
Yep.
So Yeva like comes running up here like skids, but she's like got 1 hit point, so she's very much struggling, like holding, she's got burn marks all over, and she sees Deminda there, and she sees Trix down, and I think she just instinctually pushes her hands out, and the iridescent glow from underneath her crispy fringe begins to glow, and she's going to cast lesser confusion on Deminda.
Okay.
Spell resistance?
No.
I mean, we'll see if it even works.
There is a silver lining.
All right. Oh, and she succeeds with a 26. Jesus.
It's confusion enchantment.
It is fucking elves. God damn it. Okay. Yeah. Well, shit.
That's the end of your turn, I believe.
It is.
Flimsy, you're up.
I guess I can't see what's here, can I?
No.
No. He's going to move forward a little bit, see what he can see. Okay, it's open space. I don't think he's got any more healing stuff to get Trix back up. Can I see where the ship is? Sorry.
Yeah, it is just off the edge.
Okay. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20. It's gonna go here and take a shot at this person. We need to get to the ship.
Alright.
Take a shot with the infinity rifle.
You take your shot. For all that it'll do, you.
87. I was hoping when we came back from the break we'd get our dice back, but apparently not.
Yeah, and your movements are predictable. And she just sort of like dances out of the way as you take your shot.
Rude.
Well, they really didn't do a very good job inside, did they?
Yeah, Flimsy's at full freaking health. What a change of events, I should say.
Yeah.
This time I'm the one taking all the damage, plus Trix.
And you've, like, everyone got nothing but Flimsy.
All right. I've just looked at the party sheet inventory, by the way. Flimsy, you've got a Serum of Healing. Trix, you've got a Serum of Healing.
I do.
I
I
think
will be sure to
I
use
gave
it
it
when I
to-
wake up.
Yeah, be sure to use it when you wake up, if you wake up. You're bleeding, you take some damage, and remove a resolve point.
Yeah.
I've got 0 Serum of Healing.
Okay,
I have a problem.
you do have a problem. You're bleeding.
I have a problem.
How do you
Which
want to
is?
stop bleeding?
It doesn't matter how
There's
much
no
they're
reason
bleeding
for it.
because I'm taking damage after I'm down. It is knocking a resolve point off, but if I stabilize on my next turn, I'm gonna go straight back to down and
How do you stop bleeding?
First aid check,
Oh, okay.
which is a medicine, and for the record, it is a DC 15.
Cool. Flimsy's got some medicine.
I am. Oh, this is really bad.
You have a choice: spend a resolve point or lose a resolve point.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Because if I spend it and stabilize, when I take the bleed damage, it's not gonna take a resolve point off. It's just gonna knock me back into
Yes.
unstable. So I'm gonna spend a resolve point, and I don't know why I just spent the money instead of stabilized. It is stab.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll go to dying and unconscious again, but you won't lose a resolve point.
But I'll go to dining on unconscious again at the start of my next turn.
Yes. And then you could stabilize again, and yeah. You're on a ticking clock.
So we all just see the dirt around Trix, like, grow dark with their blood. Oh my god.
She coughs yet again. Still keeping it.
Even in a death throw, she's got a hand grasped around the shuriken, like it's mine now.
Let me just double check. How many of those did I have? Did I just literally throw my only phone?
I hope you did.
Hopefully.
God damn it! Why give somebody one shuriken?
Because you just crit with it.
Yes,
You don't deserve it back.
So, as she steps towards you, Flimsy, She takes out a blade, and you can see some brackish liquid start to flow down the blade. As
Gross.
she twists and clicks it, it catches fire and burns away.
Oh.
She then goes to stab you.
With a flaming knife.
Maybe knife.
It's not on fire anymore. And misses. God dang it. Okay.
Stay back, demon drow.
All right. Will you stop your wriggling and just die like the animal you are?
So rude.
Jahir, you're up.
If I attempt a medicine check and I fail it, do I cause issues?
No, nothing bad happens in Starfinder on medicine checks.
Thankfully.
So Jahir is going to ham-fistedly try and stop Trix from bleeding.
Yep.
It's a
The
negative
secret
one.
is you got to push the projectile through.
Do I have to target Trix, or does it just?
No, if you just roll the medicine check.
Is a 10. So I
Uh-huh.
fail.
That is indeed a fail. You know, you tried to put all your medical training to use, but the cut is just so deep and the pressure you're applying just isn't enough, and just blood is getting in between your fingers. And
Can I attempt to sort of drag her towards the ship? Is that too much?
you could attempt that next turn if you
Okay.
desire.
I'm just going to move over her though, if I'm allowed, just so I'm between her and Deminda.
Yep. Trix, you've got the Serum of Healing, right?
Yes.
Where do you store that?
On my belt.
So, Jahir, you do notice that Trix has on their belt a Serum of Healing.
Good to know.
Take it. Heal yourself.
Later.
Oh yeah, that's
Wow.
That's what the Golden League taught you to do. It's the only thing you know.
He wakes Trix up and asks her how to fly the ship.
Yeva, you are up.
Yeva's gonna move all the way up here. And as she slides into place, she's going to spend her last spell slot to do a infinite worlds, and I'll center it far behind Deminda. It's a 10-foot radius, so behind her, so that it just catches her in it. Yes, and a bright flash will go off, and she needs to make a DC 14 fortitude save
Nice.
against the bright flash of light.
The drow don't like light.
Mm. All right. That's a thing that happened. So bright flash of light. What does it do as according to your?
Dazzled for 1 round per witch warper level, so 2 rounds. And if they roll a natural 1, they're also blinded for 1 round.
They didn't roll a natural 1. However, Drow do not like bright lights and have light blindness. And they are going to be blinded instead of dazzled
For 2 rounds.
for 2 rounds.
Nice.
All right.
Come on. No, don't. Oh, I may have set somebody on fire. I'll sort that out.
The Ava's burning again.
No.
That's where the
All
light's
right,
coming
now's
from.
our chance, everyone. Get Trix on board. Let's go. Let's go already.
And remove the burning from Diva. There we go. So that's the end of your turn, yes?
Yeah.
All right, Flimsy, you are up. What was the question you asked? Might leave
Question
you in.
was, is a medicine check to stabilize going to provoke an attack of opportunity?
It would potentially.
You
What
could
is-
5-foot step though.
However, you do recognize this person is now blinded and is like stumbling around. Blinded, you're flat-footed. You take a -4, blah, blah, blah. Let's go over to flat-footed just for a moment. You take a -2 penalty to your AC, and you cannot take reactions.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Flimsy's gonna seeing Dominda suddenly become a silhouette against his blinding bright lights. Is gonna see his moment, turn around quickly, like Trix, come on, get up, and try and do a medicine check to stabilize.
Medicine would just grab the serum of healing off the belt and stab them with it. I always
is-
imagine serums of healing as an injectable thing, not a drinking
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
So it's one of them. Every time that you either drinks one, it's like, what are you doing?
The thing is, I imagine it
Savage.
both ends. It's drinkable and stabbable.
Yeah, I
Right.
imagine you can get different varieties. Is the way I
would
always.
just
Like
breaks it
when
into
you use it
the
on
vial
yourself,
in
you
half.
drink it. When you use it on other people, you stab it.
Yeah, well, if that's there, Flimsy's gonna grab it and stab Trix, get them up on their feet.
All right, roll. Who wants to roll the 1d8?
Who wants to roll the 1 hit point?
I'll.
Do it, Flimsy.
I'm
Make me
sorry,
proud.
Trix. Hey!
Hey!
More than twice of all the other potions we've had today.
And that will stop the bleeding.
Pulls that shuriken real quick before it wears off.
Unconscious, no. Prone, yes. Bleeding, no. Dying, no. There we go. Now you're just prone.
Is the door...
in this mortal shell, it seems. Oh.
I'm glad you had that on your Trix. Is the door to the ship open?
How did you leave it?
Closed and locked.
Jahir was the last one off.
All right, it is closed and locked, apparently. Jahir, how did you leave the ship?
I think I want to, for our sake, to say open unlocked with the heaters
The
on.
engine running.
I mean,
Kettle
you did,
boiling, but we did say that we were going to secure it,
but
did we not?
I will throw out there, you did run to us while we were being ambushed.
Oh yeah, I must have forgotten to.
So it's locked, but the engine isn't running. It's unlocked. The door is open, but the engine isn't running.
Yeah, okay.
Radio.
As the most healthy one aboard, Flimsy's going to try and stay where he is to prevent.
Oh yeah, you're out of actions, by the way. Move action to grab the serum of healing. Standard action to administer it.
Oh well, that's why I was going to do a medicine check. But no, it's all good.
A medicine check is
Flimsy's up.
still a standard. You'd have a move after it.
Yeah, that's what I thought I was in the situation.
Yeah. It's just one of them. So I know that the first aid might have been slightly more action economy effective, but no guarantee of success. Whereas the serum of healing, guaranteed success, but burns a couple of extra actions.
I'll spend that guarantee for sure.
Trix, you are up.
Trix is gonna like stagger up to her feet. Oh! She looks at the drow lady, holds the shuriken tight, keeping this. And she's gonna start, and then she's gonna go. I'll get the engine running. We're running, right?
We're running.
That.
Okay. And she's gonna run, use her action to run 40 feet.
All right. No, wrong button. That button.
Whee! I don't know where I am anymore, guys. It's fine.
It won't actually allow me to run you off the edge of the map.
Yeah.
But you're 30 feet off the edge of the map.
What are you doing, Trix? Get on the ship.
The blood loss has just left us so disorientated. I am blind.
Ain't
Well,
that
the-
the truth?
Dwarf was right in front of me.
Oh,
Wait, the concealment might save him.
The concealment saved him.
Hey.
It's a
Whoa.
19 to hit, which would have been a hit, but with blindness, it is a total concealment. How the tables have turned.
How do you like it?
Jahira, you're up.
Jahir was going to cover Trix's retreat, but she seems to be doing quite well on her own. And he's going to see that Dominda is having a few issues, and he's going to just try to separate her from her head. So he's just going to attack her.
Fair enough.
Going to go with the clear blade again, because I need to bloody this blade. Is
Nice.
23
A 23 will indeed hit.
damage.
Oh.
For 5.
5 damage. I mean, that hurt. Zobin's not here. Spybot is there. Yeva, you're up.
Yeva's gonna run up to the top of the
Boarding ramp.
thank you, boarding ramp. Is that 30 feet, you think?
Yes, it's thereabouts.
And then she'll turn. And as she's turning, she grabs her laser pistol, and just tries to give a. I almost feel like doing covering fire, just to give Flimsy and Jahir a chance to just to make her less able to attack them. Yeah, covering fire.
I mean, you do realize she is blinded.
She is blinded. She's flat-footed. Okay, then I'll just shoot the laser pistol.
Yeah. Bring it down.
Do I have her targeted? Yes.
Oh.
A miss. Ah, okay. Yeah, that was a 4. God.
So unfortunately, just as you saw like line it up and pull the trigger, she stumbles and falls out of the way of the laser shot.
Right, that was like a natural 1, actually. God. So, yeah, probably Yeva's so exhausted she almost collapses at the top of the ramp while she's shooting it.
The gesture was worth it, though.
Flimsy, you are up.
Somebody's probably going to take a swipe with the static shock pad that they've got.
Okay.
With a +1 for being next to.
The coordinated shot only counts for ranged attacks.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay, no worries. Well, in that case, Flimsy's going to move away first.
I'm glad that you're remembering that Jahir has coordinated shot because it's so often overlooked, but every time you've remembered it this session, it's like, doesn't apply this time.
I'm not going to switch over to the second one. Keep hold of his rifle and take a shot with the infinity rifle with a +1.
Yep.
Maybe at the bottom of the boarding ramp to give Trix and Jahir time if they do decide to chase. Flimsy's the most sturdy of all of us at the moment. He's going to try and keep some cover.
Also, you've only got 20 feet of movement, so bottom of the boarding ramp's probably about as far as you make it.
That's true. No, it's for hero reasons. It's a 19 to hit.
That's a nice solid hit.
For 3 points of flamey damage.
3 points of flamey damage. She's just taking it. There's literally nothing she can do to react to these shots just peppering into her. First the sword and then the laser shot. Rix, you are up.
Trix is gonna get to the pilot seat and get the engine started.
All right. It takes a little while for the engines to properly start up, but you're hoping that everybody will be on board by the time that they are ready to go. Deminder is going to try to crumbs F. Click on Deminder, then start targeting. It's going to try and follow the blade that just struck her and strike back at Jahir. For another miss. This blinded, it's keeping you guys from being
It's annoying,
hit.
isn't it?
But now it's gone.
It'll like expire on the
Guys, we should go back. We can take her.
start of your turn.
Okay,
Yeager.
cool. Okay, good to know.
Jahir, you are up.
Jahir's
You
just
can
gonna
see her
follow
start coming to her senses in terms of the blindness.
Yep. He's how far away is the ship from me? Sorry.
You can make it to the boarding ramp in 30. So if you wish, slash at her and then run for her.
Yeah, I'll do that then. So as he's gone through with the clear sword, he's now going to bring the bone sword up. On the lever of her head for
Nice.
a 20.
That will indeed hit. As you start like rubbing her eyes, you manage to clip her and oof,
For a 10.
10 points of damage. She is indeed blooded.
We can take her now.
We could.
And then obviously I'll start to head back to the ramp. A fighting retreat, as it were.
Yep.
Yeah. Ramp fight, guys.
Run her over with the ship.
Are you going past Flimsy or next to Flimsy?
No, I was going to try and be sort of the last line of defence as we're sort of backing up towards the ship.
Yeah, you're standing side by side, sort of like at the end of the boarding ramp. About 20 feet away.
Just like we trained you here.
Yeaver, you're top of the boarding ramp.
And so now she's back, but I can tell she's very wounded. So yeah, I'm up here. I'm at the top of the boarding ramp. I'm gonna go ahead and
Shoot her.
yeah, I'm gonna aim with this. No, so it's Yeva's like pulling. She like bends over, kind of grabbing at her wounds. She feels on like her person the new pistol that she picked up just like 2 days ago. The cylindrical lens pistol, which was a significantly heavier laser pistol. She pulls that out with her other hand and surprised to see it and aims and tries to take her out with this one.
Come
We ever
on.
figure out what the sight was for?
No, I didn't look it up.
Oh, what site was it?
It was just a simple sight. It was sight manual.
Let's look that up real quick.
Yep.
Sorry, everyone. I want to get every.
That's the thing. It's all like I can't remember
Manual
what
site.
manual sight. Yes.
Come on.
I want to get every advantage I
What
can
page?
get.
Reduces penalties to attack rolls.
It
reducing
extends your
bonuses.
range, I believe. By like one increment. It's not loading. Come on.
Reduces penalties due to range and AC bonuses from cover by 2. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not gonna be applicable in this case, but yes.
that is still handy. She's gonna go ahead and take a shot.
Oh, it hit.
Well,
It hit. She is still blinded.
okay. For 5 points
her in a
of
wet
damage.
shot.
5 points of damage. She's looking rough. I mean, I'm trying to do the math in my head and it's not working. Couple more hits.
Oh, I got 1 hit point left. I'm gonna.
But you're at the back of everybody else. She's got to get through Flimsy. She's got to get through
and she
Jahir.
doesn't have any ranged weapons left, so.
Well, we don't know if she's hiding a pistol.
Is
But
there,
she would have pulled it out, I think.
is there like a beam or something from the loading the ramp that I can like take, partial cover?
I'm getting very much the sense of the Millennium Falcon. So when Han Solo is leaning against one of the struts that bring it up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and move my large 15-foot tall body behind that for some sort of cover.
Right. Yep.
That's hear Flimsy from the bottom of the ramp. Like, Eva, please stay near the raise ramp button. It's really important.
Righty.
Flimsy, you are up.
Flimsy seeing Deminda and Jahir next to me and think we may actually have this, guys. He's gonna boost and take a shot at Deminda with a boosted infinity rifle. Fingers crossed. Here we go.
But wait, now she's not blinded. Okay. There
Yes, she is
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
It was one of them where it's like, wait, she's still blinded? No, she's not
No.
blinded.
This is hardcore, like, player greed getting rid of us.
Oof.
Getting
It's so.
Natural one from Flimsy. He shoots wide. The light suddenly goes out.
Tricks, the engine's still warming up. It takes a good minute to get these things going under normal circumstances. You try and get everything you can to dump more power into the engines. The lights around you start flickering, and it's like, I'll fix that later.
Yeah.
Well, Flimsy will fix it, but it can be fixed later.
Rave later. Exit. Work now.
Jahir, evens or odds?
Odds.
Even. I'm going after Flimsy.
Oh.
Oh.
She darts up to you, doing some kind of acrobatic flip in the middle there, because that's what operatives do.
Flimsy's
That's what
watching the
Daredevil
knife.
operatives do. Like, you've seen Tricks do this before.
Unfortunately, you have seen Tricks do this before, and it's just not that impressive when it's it's just somebody running along the ground doing a flip. It's like, what? Why waste so much effort? And unfortunately, we don't get the trick off. They go to stab you for a 15. Oh, so I meant to target Flimsy.
Oh.
For a 15 to hit Flimsy.
Is a KAC?
KAC, yes.
But it's both his spells. That's why I asked that question.
You take 7 points of slashing damage as she slashes into you with this knife of some variety.
I thought they missed.
No,
That's
the 15 you said hit you.
Oh no, sorry, both of them missed. I've got 17, 19 ACK.
Oh, in which case, take 7 points of damage off you.
Will Flimsy
Nice.
get through a session with no damage?
Oh, happen.
Jahir, you are up.
So she's back in melee range now.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just going to start hacking at her again. Try and relieve her of her head again.
She deserves it. Take her out.
Well,
Unfortunately, you're fighting at the bottom of this boarding ramp, and there are hydraulic pistons that rise from the bottom of the ramp up into the ship, and you just clip one of them, and it sends your attack wide. Unfortunately, you are up. Do you push the button to lift up the ramp?
First, I'm gonna take a shot. Oh, that was almost a 20.
Oh.
That's an 11. Miss.
Guys, you can roll above a 10 anytime now.
Do I hit the button? Do I hit the button, y'all?
No one said banana yet.
All right, no one said the
He's
safe
feeling
word.
confident, I think.
We're waiting for the engines. We're waiting for for Trix to give us. So okay, what she does, she takes a shot and then like she turns to her comm unit and is like, Trix, whenever you're ready, let us know.
And you've still got about, let's say 55 seconds.
All right, just 9 more
54.
rounds.
If you raise the ramp, it will put you in a safer position. But at that point, you know, we'll be considering it out of combat, and you will have left without killing her. But you would be safe.
I'm trying to think cinematically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flimsy, you are up.
He's right up in Flimsy's grill. Flimsy's probably not going to do very good. Can you do covering fire with the melee weapon?
No.
I want to say no.
Okay.
Yeah, ranged attack roll.
Okay. If you can make it easy for Jahir, then that's better. But if I can possibly do more damage, Flimsy's going to take 1 5-foot step back. Which I don't know why I did it on the map because that's not working. And try and take another shot against Deminda at this range.
Right, you.
Trying to edge back slightly if they can do. That's going to roll damage then rather than target. Still got targeted, yeah. There we go. 6 with a 3 on the dice from Flimsy.
The luck in this is just swings and roundabouts.
Sorry,
You know, one moment you're down and you're running, and then the next it's like, we can do this, and then just nope. Trix, you're still just dumping as much power into the engines to get you off this hunk of rock.
Yep.
Are you replying to? Oh, you replied to Jahir Yeaver already, didn't you?
Yeah. Everyone doing okay? Like no one's gone down yet?
We're up. She's very dodgy.
All right, so you took a step back
Yeah.
on the ramp.
Yeah.
All right. She takes a 5-foot step onto the bottom of the ramp.
Ah, shit! We're so stupid.
No, you just need to kill her now.
Mhm.
And she goes
She has kind of sealed that deal now.
to stab Jahir. For a natural freaking 1.
Yeah.
So we like.
We needed it.
Yeah, she's looking rough, but you know, it's like she steps up onto the ramp and goes to slash out almost casually at Jahir, but unfortunately doesn't make contact. Jahir, you are up.
She's going to return the favour.
Someone stab her for me.
Oh god.
10 to hit.
10 does not hit, I'm afraid. How are you trying to slice at her on this ramp anyway?
What do you mean?
Just theatrically, how are you trying to separate her
Well, if I'd
neck
hit-
from her head?
If I'd have got a hit, I was going to use the swords like a pair of scissors, but I missed.
Attacking like that with 2 swords.
Scream, it's over, Deminda. I have the high ground.
Prune at him.
But yeah, as you raise both of your swords up to slice out at her like that, she just ducks down and sort of like goes to one shoulder like she's gonna try and push you off the ramp maybe next time. Yeaver, you're up.
She's aiming at with her lens pistol at Deminda, and she says, "Just think, woman, is this ship truly worth giving up your life for? Is this lord of yours truly?" Okay, I'm turning Scottish.
It's Flimsy's accent. By the end of this, you're all going to be talking like Flimsy, I reckon.
Is this lord truly worth giving up your life for? And she'll take a shot. Ah, another 8.
Oh, that teasing the 20 every time.
That's a 12 with Jahir's bonus, but
Unfortunately, she's no longer blinded, and she's dodging. She can see the shots coming now, and she's just ducking out of the way.
dang it.
Flimsy, you are up.
Eva, have you got any more of those bright lights left? Flimsy realizes that going further up the ramp is not going to be a smart plan, so he's going to have to whip out the static pad he picked up from the it's still in the shape of a hand that he picked up from the android. He's not very good with it. Yeah, I'm starting to try and go with that as part of a, because it's a move action to try and use his lock-on feature. Is that used up by switching weapons?
Yes.
Cool, so
It just straight up, it costs the move action to switch weapons unless you do it as part of a move.
Cool, so he's going to do that. Can't let her gain any more ground. We've got this. We just need to have a change in luck.
Seriously.
Oh, 15 miss.
15, and that is unfortunately a miss. You pull out a shock pad and you go to press it against her, and she just backs away momentarily. And Trix, you can hear from the other side of the ship a bit of a kerfuffle, like they're trying to do something.
Can I, because the engine's warming up now, can I run and see what's going on?
You can flick it into automatic. It's not gonna take off as soon as the door's closed if you do that, but you can go back and see what's going on if you wish.
Yeah, I think I want to. How far away is it
It's
from the cockpit?
probably thinking about it. I'm assuming that this is happening at the rear, so like the rear of the ship. That's how it's been playing out in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in which case it's probably a good 80 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna double move there and but I'm just gonna stay out of view, if that makes sense.
Yes.
For now.
Okay. It is Deminda's turn. I wish I could figure out some more acrobatic stuff that I can do on the spot, but I can't, so I'm just gonna stab you here. Ooh, dirty 20.
Yep.
And you will take 5 points of slashing damage. Why won't you just die?
That's what I've been saying.
It must be nice having so many stamina points.
I wonder what that feels like, just being having positive modifiers in your constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, being able to take a single hit and not just die on the ground.
Yeah.
All right, Jahir, you are up.
Jahir is getting really, really cross now. Really fed up. And it's just going to start
Full round
lashing out
attack.
with the bone sword.
Full round attack.
Oh yeah, full round.
What is a full round attack?
You make 2 attacks at a -4 penalty to both attacks. Once you get 2 rolls of a die.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think he's getting a bit frustrated now.
it's a good.
So
range
yeah,
move.
on your actions where it's got the +6 that you normally click on,
Yeah.
if you click on the one with the 2 with the 2 little dice above it, that'll roll a full round.
Both misses. 9 and a 6.
Yeah, that's
4 and a 7 on the dice.
it's a bit rough. But on the flip side, neither of them would have hit even if you've made them a single attack. So nothing ventured, nothing gained. Either you are up.
Yeva was actually, because she's got her azimuth laser pistol in her primary hand. So I was actually thinking I was going to do a full round attack this time as well, because now that she's not blinded, it's a lot. I mean, I was hitting with 12s against EAC before when she was blinded. So we're looking, yeah, it's gotta be a pretty high roll. So I'm gonna take a
I
full.
actually don't think it needs to be that high.
Well, okay, then I'll try the lens pistol one last time and take a shot. And that's a 9 instead of an 8 on the die, which means
So
it's
it's a
12.
13 instead.
13, right?
13 does not hit, I'm afraid. The blinded really did tip the battle
Really did.
in your favor for the moment, but it's. Is it swinging the other way?
As it does.
Flimsy's going to look at Jahir, who seems to have Domin's attention a bit. Jahir, in line. I'll see if I can draw some attention from her. Kind of like indicating to the space next to him. And then try, yeah. Gonna lock on with his, you see his eye rune glow slightly as targets Deminda to get at least a +1 modifier to this attack. +2 with Jahir as well, I guess.
No, because you're making melee.
Oh, yeah, it's only range, wasn't it?
Yep.
+1. I'd try and swing that static pad again to see if they can just go down, will you?
Oh,
It
keeps teasing that 20.
Mm-hmm. An 8 on the dice for a total of 9.
But yeah, that is unfortunately a miss. Trix, you have made your way to the back of the ship. You can see her slowly, or you can see her fighting with Jahir at the end of the ramp.
Trix comes skidding into view and stops herself on the, one of the metal poles. To stop herself going any further. I just kind of swing on it as she goes. For a 24 for acrobatics.
24 acrobatics will indeed trick.
Sweet.
And I can target her now. I'm not used to. I've nearly shot her without targeting her. And she is. This woman has ticked her off. So let me add a. Okay, come on. 16 a hit.
That will indeed hit.
That's just a hit, right?
That is just a hit.
Don't minimum damage me.
Not bad.
That's 5 points of fire damage.
5, and she's holding on.
Oh my god.
Get off of my ship!
What have you done to earn the ship? Nothing.
We stole it!
You're petty thieves.
Oh, bitch. Oh my god.
One of those words is true.
Petty?
No, thieves.
And when I'm done with this one, I'll finish you off. And she stabs Jahir for
Oh,
another
no.
critical.
Oh,
But it's not a trick
no.
attack. It's not a trick.
It's not a trick,
Still.
but you can see as she comes to slice down at you, she squeezes the hilt of the blade and more of this brackish liquid comes off. She hits the ignition at the right moment in time and strikes and sets Jahir on fire.
No, Jay.
Oh.
Wait, how much damage?
12 points of damage, and Jahir is on fire.
If I try on fire. Okay, how much HP did you have left, Jahir?
I was low anyway. I think something like that.
Because if I try to prevent wounds, will it be worth it?
How much can you prevent?
1d4.
But you were down to 10.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a chance.
I'm gonna use it.
Come on, you change everything.
Nice.
Yes.
That's a 4.
Jahir, you've got 3 hit points.
So as she goes to stab and lights Jahir on fire, there's a wind that blows through the cavern as like the ripples of reality change, and the fire and the wound and the blood is just a little bit less than it was before.
You can't change it. Well, I'll change it for you then. You're not unconscious. You're not prone. You're not dying. You are still on fire, however. You have 3 hit points, and you are going to burn in just a moment. We'll see how this one goes.
Don't go down.
Oh,
Damn it.
Unfortunately, as pardon?
Is it 1d6?
It is a 1d6.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you have to give him a 50% chance, at least, to stay on his feet. But you are unfortunately now prone, unconscious, and dying while smoldering on the ground. Make me a reflex saving throw as you go down.
Is a 8.
Oh
Yep.
no.
You're still burning. All right. Top of the round is Yeva.
All right, I'm gonna shoot with the azimuth laser pistol. Two rounds, two shots.
Okie dokie.
Come on. There we go. One of them's a hit.
Nice.
Just.
Oh,
Just.
just. 4 points of damage. So she like shoots twice, and the first one goes over Deminda, and Deminda's like matrix styling, but the second, like, Yeva, something in her hand changes, and the second one goes straight to her chest, and she falls to the ground, dying.
Yeah, Yeva.
Can Flimsy immediately start patting out Jahir?
Yeah, you can run over and start, like, basically start smothering him with something.
Space
Love.
dirt.
So yeah, Jahir is no longer on fire. Jahir, if you want to wake up, you'll need to stab yourself and then Sinif. And
You've saved us twice today. Well done.
Huh? What?
I don't know if it's your magics or just your skills, but you've pulled it out of the fire twice now. Literally, in Jahir's case, still patting him down.
It's a bit of a sensitive subject.
It was. I've only repaid what you all have done for me many times.
Looking around at the crew, like, yeah, we're family now, and looks like we've got ourselves a new home. Maybe
Oh yeah.
we're gonna live in this cave.
Wait, what?
Is this how it will always be? Every
50-50.
job ending in betrayal, ambush, hardship.
We've been working for Edge. We've been working for that Drow. Now we'll get a chance to work for ourselves and Tarika. And maybe you can change, or we can all change our look there as well.
I worry.
It's not always bad. Yeva. It's not always bad.
She like looks down at her body, like covered in blood and scorch marks, and then like smiles. All right. Let's get on board. Go retrieve the plans, and then, Trix, why don't you pick out the next movie?
You're gonna like this next one.
Nothing with fire, please, or blood, or.
Look, all the best. This little adventure of ours had everything. It had fire. It had explosions. It had daring escapes and near-death experiences. I hope one of you cried when I went down. Just for the drama.
I cried aloud.
Yeah, I'll take it. So you had it all. We're just missing a romance now. But, you know, we can work on that one. Now I'm gonna loot that woman.
Everyone awkwardly looking at each other. And
Yeah,
Trix
like,
does that.
No offense, but you are all a little too small for me.
Flimsy looks at Exit like, no.
You find upon their person a Zizir Diffractor IPW, an Inferno Knife, a Daywalker Serum, and a personal comms unit.
Take it all.
I toss the comms unit to Flimsy and I pick up the rest.
Yep.
I can't onto the ship. Does she have like a chain or something on any of that weird armor?
She's probably got some identification on her, yeah?
Yeah, I want to pull it off. I want to take off the identification. No, I'll keep the identification dog tag thing on and just thread the shuriken through it and wear it like a freaking necklace. It's mine now.
Like my number plates, I like it. It's good. It's gotta have mementos.
Well, she aimed for my neck, and there she can stay.
If we're offending for ourselves now, is it worth checking if those other Drow had anything on them that we can maybe shifty? Or
I
should we
mean,
just get
yes,
out of
but
here?
I'm thinking we all stay on the ship for a good 10 minutes.
So, you stay on the ship for 10 minutes, get your stamina points back. You then go back on board the asteroid, loot the bodies. You turn the place over, and the only thing that you find is what the individuals were carrying.
Was the bar stopped? Was the wine drugged? And how much of it can we take?
Hey.
You can eat and be merry with the alcohol. It wasn't meant for you in the first place. It was supposed to be theirs to celebrate once they killed you.
Ah, nice.
Well, now we celebrate.
Now we celebrate.
I am trying to put the stuff. They've not packaged up her stuff, and I cannot find this Inferno Knife.
Oh, hey, I've just realised I finally got my memento for Besmara, and it's a carbon shuriken.
Before we take
That's the other
off,
thing.
I'll just pop out into the asteroid field and go and pick up the plans that we placed.
Flimsy would like to go and have a once around the ship as well to make sure that whilst they were about, they didn't do anything to the ship.
Yeah, they didn't put a tracker on it or anything.
Do. Make me a perception check, and everybody can do this.
Because she was doing something with the ship.
I was going to say, Jahir, do you want to come with me for a walk around the ship? Oh, there's the 4.
Oh, we've both got 9s.
22.
Trix.
17.
Trix, you know your ships. This little beeping package wasn't here when you left. It is mounted to the side of the ship. That's wrong.
It left as a present.
A tracker.
Make an engineering check.
Uh-oh.
Can I assist him with this?
Yes, you can.
I can try.
This is just identifying what it is. You know.
Oh.
Somebody said tracker.
Oh, it's 14 from Flimsy. A
A
dice.
19.
Trix, you know explosions. It is not a tracker.
What?
Oh. Oh.
better.
She rigged it a
Glitters.
blow.
Why?
Yeah.
Just in case we decided to flee and leave her alive, I guess.
Oh my god.
You almost did that as well, actually.
We did almost do that.
Well, I suppose she had a plan.
Do you wish to try to remove it?
We probably should.
Can I take a 40? Which is taking twice as long as taking a 20.
No, you can't because there's a chance of failure, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
So it has to be a straight up engineering roll. But again, Trix, you can apply your knowledge of explosives to this.
Does everyone else want to stay away in case this goes
That's
wrong?
what it means. Okay, sorry, I've been trying to find out her armor, and it says
Yeah, I was gonna say,
diffractor
what
IPW.
is this? Me?
And there's no IPW armor. There's I, and then in brackets it would be PW for Pact Worlds.
Pact Worlds.
Ah.
It's not great armor. It's light armor, level 2, EAC, KAC 2.
I'll not be shown up by the new kid.
Oh, you will not. Yeah. Yeah.
And between you, you manage to take the explosives off the side of the ship. It would have done some serious damage to the thrusters had you have taken off. That would have left you limping.
Oof.
Not good.
So it wasn't enough to destroy the ship. That's a smart plan. Like they could have caught up to us if they wanted to.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that was the plan. We didn't see anything else. Any other traps on the ship.
You've not detected anything else now.
Cool.
We really should be.
We should go.
We don't know how long it'll take for Lord St. John and his ship to arrive.
Was she working for St. John? It
She
seems like
was, yeah.
something he'd do, but maybe she was betraying him. I'm confused. I don't know.
What?
Oh no, we got screwed over, but joke's on them because we have a swanky ship now.
Checking Deminder's comms.
Mhm.
Is there any indication of last time they spoke to Lord St. John or anything? Or
It was a couple of days ago now.
can I send a message to Lord St. John saying no sign of them yet?
Yes, and I'll let you roll it because
Do you remember that we did message them to say we were here?
We messaged her, did we not?
Yeah.
no, you messaged him to say that you were on your way.
Okay.
Oh, maybe I should have say Operation Success then or something. What do you reckon, guys? What do you
I
reckon,
think we
guys?
should, I think we should send Lord St. John a picture of.
Yeah,
Deminda.
I'll lie back in my pool of my blood, and you can take a picture and say mission success.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. I'll put also, but we didn't even have to blow the ship.
All right, and make me a computer's check to create a forgery.
Okay. These rolls have been so bad today.
This is one where it's like, it should be the GM who rolls it.
Oh.
It's a 15 from Flimsy. He's rolled worse today.
He has.
I need some kind of character sheet. Everybody's dead on my side. There we go. You'll do.
Lord St. John obviously famously hates using computers. There's many minuses to it.
Yeah, he's-
Okie dokie.
Face sense motives.
All right. And with that, where are you going?
Just
Back to
somewhere
Tarika?
away for
I
now,
think-
I guess.
Yeah, Absalom Station's a bad idea at the moment because if he's still on the
Carney's
Name?
Casbah.
Oh yeah, if he's still there, then we don't want to show up there.
Yeah, but the Kearney's Casper's in the Armada. It's not upon the Absalon Station itself.
Yeah, I suppose we could go around and avoid.
Also,
That's avoids a Casper.
apart from you four, who knows what the Ophalon looks like?
The
Edgecore do?
Callistocrats, for one. Or
We've
at
got
least
a list of enemies.
Aline and her people, and Edgecore maybe even.
You know,
Could
you
we-
know where I know they aren't right now? Castrovel and Akiton.
Aye, we could just try what we did last time and before we got here and just go into the drift and see, give our Sams a bit of a breather and off this death trap, like the last 3 death traps.
I like Akiton. It's at least gets us closer to Absalom, but isn't necessarily the most populous of destinations.
All right, Trix, make. Oh, well, sorry. Akiton,
Akiton.
I'm up for that.
make me a piloting check.
That's an 11 plus any bonuses it might have.
All right, and roll me a d6.
3.
So it takes you 3 days to get to Akiton. And as you drop out of the drift, were you taking the drift?
Yeah.
Or were you cruising there?
Definitely.
No, we were taking the drift.
As you drop out of the drift, you get a message. On your comms.
Okay.
On our comms. Alright,
your-
what's it say?
Hey, Tariqa here. I don't know how it's going, but I got a job lined up for you guys. It starts here in Epsilon Station, but I figured you might want to lay low over in the Viscarium for a while, so it'll take you there eventually. You want to call me back and come on over to Epsilon Station and we'll thrash out the details?
Sense motive.
They've got to Tariqa.
Sense motive.
He's an
18
agent.
from me.
Oh,
Ooh,
there it is.
Lindsay, there you go.
27 from Flimsy.
Tariqa's been Tariqa. She's on point. She does a job and she does a job well.
Excellent.
Not Tariqa. How
We
could
just
she
didn't
like
want to. I was just paranoid that St. John had got to her. I was just
Yeah,
like, yeah, tell her
exactly.
this.
He is St. John. She rips off a mask.
I've got a job on planet Trappy Trap.
But no, Tariqa does seem to be on the level. You all get to level up,
Hey.
and that is where we are going to leave it this session. As per our previous message regarding Paizo accountability and the rest of the incidents happening, we are going to be leaving the airwaves for a while, at least a couple of weeks, while we come to a conclusion within ourselves as to whether we're going to be pressing forward with Starfinder. Hopefully we'll be back. Check out the Discord, where we will have the All That Glitters Explodes message board, and our return will be announced there as soon as we confirm it. I have been, and will continue to be, Kyron Russmore. You can usually find me over on my channel, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, playing a variety of games. Tomorrow I am going to be playing with Crit Commissions, some Final Fantasy 14.
Hey, you got the number
Online.
right this time.
Yay!
Uh-oh, MMO.
As we continue to play through that, we're somewhere at the end of Heavenswood, I think. It's been a while.
Yep.
So yeah, that'll be happening tomorrow. Otherwise, check my schedule out there for full details. And Flimsy.
Hello, I'm JC64. I've been playing Flimsy, who took no damage this battle for the first time ever.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
I roll a surprise attack.
No. You can usually find me on my Twitch channel. I'm playing No Man's Sky, which is a lot less scary version of space travel, on Thursdays at 9 p.m. GMT. And then on Friday, I'm in Kyron Rushmore's channel at 9 p.m. You start usually.
Yes.
Playing scary games and helping and being supportive in general. And then on Saturday mornings, 9:30 a.m., playing Red Dead Redemption 2, as we're playing the bad man Arthur Morgan, trying our best to be a baddie.
Hi everyone, I am Crifu Bernal. You can find me online at Crifu Bernal. I have my own Twitch channel where I stream various video games. But if you super enjoyed the stream, you will also enjoy the various other streams we have here at Mana Pop. Be sure to check out our calendar. Be sure to check out the Discord, and be sure to follow our socials, because I feel like with this break, it would be a great chance for us to get a happy hour going some random Thursday, if anyone's available. I've been reaching out to other people in the role-playing sphere in the European time zones, so we should hopefully be seeing something shaping together in the next few weeks.
All right, and Trix.
Hey, I'm Crit Commissions. You can find me across various social medias doing artsy things, and I will be guesting on Chiron's channel tomorrow, dragging him through the story of Heavenswood.
All right, thank you. And you're here.
I'm RetroTed. You can find me at RetroTed on Twitch. We will be hopefully wrapping up Planescape Torment this week, which is 7:30 on the Thursday and Sunday.
All right. Thank you again for joining us this evening. If you want to stick around, we're likely to be raiding another channel. And hopefully to see you again soon if we do restart. And until then, tidy bye.